Hey you guys, welcome to Chef CB in the house. Tonight I am making a seafood boil. One thing I am missing out of the seafood boil is some crab and some hard-boiled eggs, but that is okay because that does not stop me from making my seafood boil. I'm making this channel, this video, to promote all the cooking I be doing in the kitchen, from Mexican food to Americanized food and seafood boils, you name it, I make it. I don't have an apron today because I am looking for somebody who is on YouTube who has some aprons out there that wants me to promote them, wants me to put them on my channel. Look me up, Chef CB, okay you guys. I'm also on TikTok, cb.blondie.95. Alright you guys, so give me 2 minutes and we'll check back in. Hey you guys, we are back and we have tonight the seafood boil, right? So you're probably wondering, what are we going to be putting in there? So today I grabbed some dual sausage. I already had cut it up for you guys. Didn't want to waste your time with that. We have the dual sausage, as you can see, cut up nice. We're going to put some onions in there, you guys. So I have some white onions. I used 2 white onions, and I did only use 1 package of a dual today. And some lemons cut up already. 2 lemons I use. I have some shrimp. I already took the poop out of there. We don't want any of that, so you're gonna cut it open. If you don't know how to devine shrimp, look it up on YouTube. So simple. 2 pounds. And then I will show you guys the seasonings. Doing a video. We are doing videos around here. You might hear my kids today. It's okay though, because they're gonna come over here and disturb me. But it's okay. I'm mommy of the year. I do 2 things at once, right? So here's the seasoning tonight, you guys. We're not gonna put too much in there. I know a lot of people put out 20 seasonings, 15 seasonings at a time. Come here, Carter. Come here. And we're not doing 15 seasonings. We're gonna do about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10. And we're gonna use Land O'Lakes butter. I have regular salted, and I do have unsalted because we are gonna be putting so much seasonings in here. We don't want a lot of salt, extra from butter. I do usually use about 2 1/4 cups of butter, and I probably use about, I'll probably use this whole pack of unsalted butter actually. We got some cayenne pepper, you guys. Get it at Walmart, your local grocery store. I have Cajun seasoning that we're going to be putting in there. Got this at Sam's Club. Good deal. We're going to put some crushed red pepper. I like a little bit more Cajun seasoning. If you guys don't know what Sloppy Mama is, it's a really good seasoning. I'm going to do black pepper. We're going to do lemon pepper. We're going to do paprika. We're gonna do a lot of garlic. I like this garlic. You guys can do fresh garlic. I don't want to spend hours cutting garlic, so I just grab a big thing. You're not gonna tell the difference. Not my ways. Chicken stock, you guys. Normal chicken stock, nothing special. We're gonna have oregano in there. And we're gonna do salt. I'm gonna go ahead and check up on my baby, you guys. I'll be right back. Hey you guys, we are back and we're gonna be doing the seafood boil as I mentioned earlier. I already have my corn and my potatoes all done. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the process of building this butter, you guys. Who's ready to get busy? Alright you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start melting the butter. I am using Land O'Lakes salted butter, if you guys can see that. Just gonna go ahead and put it in here. Left my butter out, you guys, so it's a little bit sticky. We're gonna go ahead and drop about, I say 4 to 6, depending on what you're gonna be using as far as how much crab you are gonna be cooking. Them in this pan. I'll just bring you guys a little closer so you guys can see. Now I'm gonna put my heat to 3 right now, just because I'm dropping my onions in there and I don't want this to splash at me. But you're gonna build it. You're gonna build your seafood boil sauce. If you don't like onions, you don't have to add them in here. I've just seen a lot of recipes myself that add onions, so I've put onions in mine, and I just made it my own by just adding the sauces and seasonings that I've wanted to add in here. I actually have the Worcester sauce or Worcestershire sauce, however you guys pronounce it, so I might add a little bit of that in here too. But I might not, just because I don't always add it. So my onions are going. I'm also gonna add the garlic, you guys, as well. And every time I make this, I do not lie, people always ask me, "Ooh, what are you cooking? It looks good. I bet it tastes good." It does. My food is amazing, you guys. I'm not lying. So I have about that much left. You guys can see it on my plate for my onions, you guys, right? A decent amount. I might add them, I might not. It all depends on how my seasoning is looking. How my sauce is looking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stir that, you guys. Get the onions soaked up in that butter. We're gonna have to add more butter because we're adding stuff, right? So I had used the butter that contained the salt before, and I only put 5 or 4 of these, I believe in. You guys will watch them. You can always rewind it and see how many I use if you guys remember. But we're gonna use some of our unsalted butter, and unsalted butter, you can usually use more of it because it's not salted. So it's not like you're adding a lot more butter, it's just you want more butter. And then we're gonna add some chicken stock in it, and then it'll be okay. So you don't need tons of butter, but you do want some butter. You don't want a water base, you want more of a buttery base. Needed a sip, sorry guys. Right. So I'm gonna add 4 of the unsalted to even it out with the salted. So I'm gonna let that melt. I'm gonna bring it to 4 now on the oven, just because now I really want it to cook a little faster. I want it to melt. And then this is where we start breaking everything down, and we're gonna get dirty in the seasoning. We're gonna make it so good. You don't want to take a bath in this sauce, okay? You're gonna want to sit in there for hours and be like, "Ooh, this is so good." You know what I'm saying? I need that apron, you guys. Who's got me on an apron? Who wants me to put them on my channel? I'll put you at the bottom to where it's gonna say, "Ooh, this is the person I got the apron from." I'll buy it from you guys. Let me know. Tag the list of people who has some good aprons, some cooking tools. Let me know who's got it. You know, I need to make it better in here before I have Calphalon, if that's what that is. I have that right now, but if there's people out here who want me to sponsor them in a sense, to put them on their stuff in my channel to where it's gonna get out there more and so forth, just let me know. Drop a message in there. Let's go. Alright, so this is basically melting down now. We're gonna add our garlic, because now we want the garlic scent. I always go by 1 tablespoon just so that I know how much garlic I'm actually putting in there. So I'm gonna put about 5. And when I say 1 tablespoon, I mean that. Just do extra. Because then it's like you're doing like 6 or like 7 or 8, and then you know you actually hit it right under that. So this is at the point where you're gonna want to stir your garlic, you guys, and get those flavors moving. I'm gonna add 3 more scoops just because I want it a little bit more garlicky, if that makes sense. That cheated me. Alright, now that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add our Cajun seasoning, you guys. We're going to do 2 tablespoons. 1, and I always do about 2 for everything, and then I'll taste it to see if it's what I like it to be, and if it's not, I'll add a little bit more of what I think could make it better. Then you're gonna use cayenne. We'll use 1. For the cayenne pepper, we'll use 1. Lemon pepper, I always like to go the extreme. So I'll do like 2, maybe 3 at the most. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna do paprika as well. One tablespoon of paprika as well. For oregano, I always just like to dash it in there as much as to what I think it needs. You're not really going over 1 tablespoon. I'd say maybe half of that. And then as with the crushed red pepper, it's more of a how much you like it. Maybe I should just like untwist it. Blind moment. I'll go like that. I get a little spicy. And then we're gonna do Slap Your Mama as well. Just sprinkle it in there a little bit. As well as black. So now we need to stir it. Can you go check on him, please? Thank you. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you my pan so you guys can get a little bit closer look. It's what your pan should start to look like as you mix it in. What's gonna give it that red pop tint color is gonna be your Cajun, your paprika. And you're just gonna stir all of this in until it's literally stirred in. And we want this to like cook so that we can really get the flavors to go together. All right, you guys, so I have my sauce mixed up very well. It's boiling, as you guys can see. It looks so good. You guys can see that. It's all that garlic, the seasonings, the onions, the butter. I haven't added my chicken stock yet. So when I add my chicken stock, it's gonna look like you have more sauce. But you want your base to look like that. Your onions are cooking. All that garlic that you're gonna get from every bite. It's amazing. All right, well that's cooking. I'm gonna have the shrimp going. Put you guys right there.
Yeah, I want to do well.
Alright. Alright, so while all this is going, I'm gonna go ahead and get my oven bags ready. I'm gonna open them, see what they're looking like. When we serve them, we're gonna serve them in the bags, so not much work we have to do. Like I said before, if you were to have crab legs, in which I normally do have crab legs, you guys, it's just my stores, they were out of them. They had some southern style crab leg that they said was their king crab leg. It looked like that was this small. No king crab around here anyways. So like I said, it is big enough to put a whole king crab leg in with the sauce, with everything in here. So good. We gotta cook our sausage too. Definitely forgot about that. I'll be back in 1 second, you guys. Alright, welcome back. Freezer keeps opening. Alright, so while that's going, got my water going. Might as well go ahead and add the chicken sauce into this. I use Watson. I really love Watson. I always get chicken broth, 100% natural. You're gonna add as much as you think you're going to need in here. I added 8 sticks of butter. Well, technically I added only 4 sticks of butter because I did halves, if you remember. And so I'm pretty much gonna probably want to put about 2 cups into it. So we're just gonna go like this, pour it in here. Remember I said you don't want it too watery, so you're not putting a lot of chicken broth in here, just putting a good amount. So I'm like, maybe not even 2 cups, probably 1.5, if that. If you guys can see the consistency, it's still sauce. If the butter's there with the chicken stock. Just gonna add a little bit more, you guys. I think that's good. Alright, I have my potatoes and corn in here. So I might go ahead and start adding it into the bags and just showing you guys how that works. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna move you over here. I wish I had my own cameraman, but unfortunately do not. So you guys, I'm doing this all out of my own home, my house. I have 3 beautiful children, if that helps. I'm a busy mom. I'm only 25. They're going down. Got a man. We get 2 ready. So I'm going to put a corn in each. Right? And then I'm going to put 2 potatoes because these babies are smaller little babies. And I'm going to put an extra potato in mine just because I love potatoes. They're just my favorite. At this point, you can put some lemons in here because your lemon is what is going to give it that flavor. I usually squeeze them and leave them in here just because they're going to add flavor. So much good flavor too. Alright, let's look at this sauce. Keep just turning you guys back and forth. I love it. My sauce is amazing, you guys. I love it every time. I'm gonna smell it for you guys. It smells so good. I'm gonna add a little bit more Cajun just because I love Cajun so much. And I've probably added about 1 tablespoon and a little bit extra. Just want the seasonings to really be in there with the butter and everything. Just stir it, get it in there. Good. I'm gonna add a little bit more lemon pepper too. Like I said, I do go ham on it, so you'll probably catch me up putting a little bit more all the time. I'm probably adding another 1 tablespoon. Sorry if it makes me sneeze, you guys. So now it's great. Ooh, a little hot. And because I added more seasonings, I'm just gonna add a little bit more stock to keep it moving and going around, you guys. It looks like my water is probably ready to go ahead and drop the sausages in it. Sorry, I had a notification about my phone's about to die. I'll get that taken down. Remember I had my Johnsonville. I was looking at the end dual, thinking I was Andersonville. Johnsonville, a dual sausage, smoked sausage that. You're just gonna put that in the hot water. Corn string. And this is just gonna cook for 5-10 minutes. Not too long. And then in that same water, once we take it out, we're gonna go ahead and put the shrimp in there. It's not gonna hurt anything. It's not gonna hurt anyone, so it's totally fine. If you are cooking with a bunch of people who might be allergic to shrimp, but you're cooking with it, don't put your shrimp in that water. Not until everyone's done, at least. Then it won't matter. I mean, everything actually is done, so at this point, I could actually cook it in that same water and then put it in the only person's bag that is going to eat shrimp. If you're choosing to want to cook your shrimp first, don't use it in that same water to cook your vegetables. Mother keeps looking at me, you guys, and she thinks I'm going crazy over here because I'm recording for you guys, but she's making me nervous. I'm pretty nervous. I'm talking to a camera. But my eyes look amazing, right? So I have my sausage cooking. This butter, I just boil it a little bit just because it really gets the flavors going and it cooks those onions that we got in there. And you just want to keep stirring it every once in a while to keep it moving. So you know those onions are cooking. Those are almost done, the sausage. Like I was saying though, if there's any food you guys, before my mom interrupted me, if there's any foods you guys want me to cook, put it in the comments, you guys, and I'll cook anything. I cook chicken enchiladas like I was stating, tacos, lasagna, shells, Cajun shrimp and rice, to steaks, to salmon, asparagus, rice, you name it, I do make it. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and be back when the shrimp's done. Alright, you guys, so after you are done cooking the shrimp, you're gonna go ahead and put your shrimp in the bags. I'm gonna put 6 right now in each bag, or 6 at least just in my bag, just because I'm not the biggest meat eater, you guys. This is for my family, so if it was like for company, I probably wouldn't be touching with my hands, but this is just for us. Hey, shoot that message in there, you guys. Tongs, I need tongs, right? Let me know who's got the best tongs around. Then we're gonna do sausage. Just gonna put a scoopful in the bag. Just so I know everyone's gonna get it. I'm gonna do that. So fun. Right? So, now here comes the part where we all want someone to transition over there. Just because my sauce is right here. So, I'm gonna grab a big scooper. It's a lot easier to grab. I want all my sauces in there, you guys. So, I'm actually gonna use this first. Maybe I don't really need that. So, oh yeah, I'm actually going to do that. So we're gonna go like that. Drop it in here, you guys. Get it everywhere. When I mean everywhere, just put it everywhere in there. This is basically gonna be all the seasonings we're gonna get first, and then the juices. Juices right now. Season it to your choice, you guys. As much as you need in here. You see how everything's just gonna get picked up right there. Ooh. That bust my bag. That's what I'm gonna do. If you guys want to be safer, you guys could always do double bags if you really want to. Especially if you're gonna do crab legs, because they might poke a hole. But I'm gonna put a little bit extra seasoning in here just because I have a little bit extra to play with. There you go, you guys. And that is how you make your seafood boil. I'm gonna give you guys an inside look of it. Here's the inside look, you guys, to my seafood boil sauce. It looks so amazing. You have the shrimp in here, lemon, onions, you got the sausage, you got the potatoes, corn. Time to J down now, you guys. You will not be disappointed when I say the sauce is so good. And I'll actually go eat it over here and give you a face reaction real quick to how good it is. Let me go ahead and get set up. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It's a little dark in here. Let me turn the light on in this room. This is my seafood boil. You guys, I love it so much. It's so amazing. I don't even know where to start. Like I said, remember those lemons I had squeezed in here? They're already juiced up in this, right? Some onion, some garlic. Hot. So good. So good. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me eat because I'm probably making you guys hungry, right? Tap in my inbox, you guys, when you guys make this, and let me know how it was. I'm guarantee you, every time you guys are gonna cook it this way. And the more Cajun seasoning you add, the more spices you add, it's gonna get spicier. Alright, see you later.